What's good, Mouse Squad, man? I'm back here with another reaction video. You feel me? Feel me? But look though, man, we got how 4 years in federal prison will be for Diddy. Look at that nigga, just smiling. But behind that smile, nigga, freakazoid. But look though, we just gonna get into the video, man. Hope y'all doing good, man.
Diddy has just been sentenced to over
4 years is
in
crazy,
federal
though.
prison, putting an end
You
to
would think this nigga would get more, but
the freakiest trial in hip
the
hop
nigga rich,
history.
so.
Acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking, Diddy was found guilty back in July for 2 lesser charges of transportation for the purpose of prostitution, aka flying hoes out. All of the insane allegations brought up throughout this trial, from cars blowing up, shots being fired, guns being found, and tons of lubricating evidence, seem to have no effect on the case. A major win for Diddy, but the battle wasn't over. Diddy would break down into tears in court, begging the judge for mercy, pleading that he's a changed man and learned from his mistakes. Diddy's kids would even speak to the judge, asking for their father's freedom.
Once a freak, always a freak.
Their 2-year-old sister who constantly asked every night for her daddy. Federal prosecutors would state they recommend 132 months, an 11-year prison sentence, but the judge would deny the recommendation, finding it too harsh. What? Instead, the judge would sentence Diddy to 50 months in federal prison, which is 4 years and 2 months to be more specific. Diddy would also receive credit for the 14 months.
That's what I'm saying. He already been in there for a minute,
putting him at exactly 3 years to serve in prison. But things actually get even better. Federal prison requires 85% of a sentence to be served, meaning with good behavior, Diddy can be released in just over 2.5 years, putting his release date in 2028. So how will federal prison be for Diddy? Because of his minor criminal history, Diddy doesn't qualify to be sent to a United States penitentiary. These are the deadliest compounds in the federal system.
You don't want to go there, buddy.
By racial politics and gangs.
You don't want to go there.
A step down would be a medium, but Diddy is likely to find himself in a low or even a camp. These are the most minimal custody facilities, with some not even being fenced in.
I don't want to go there.
His celebrity status will absolutely benefit him in prison.
Yes, sir, it will.
And just a few years ago, Diddy was reportedly a billionaire.
And it's only, I'm only saying that benefit him in prison because, bro, they not finna have him nowhere where he can get poked up at. You feel me? Because everybody know him, bro. It's Diddy.
This would knock his net worth down to 200 to 400 million, still making him one of the richest inmates in the federal prison system. Money inside of prison also means power. And I wouldn't be surprised if Diddy has multiple cell phones to stay entertained and in contact with the outside world.
Scrolling on TikTok.
If Diddy hasn't sobered up after all this time off the streets, he'll definitely have access to drugs in prison. If not, the ability to control the drug trade at whatever spot he lands. While this trial wasn't filmed, artwork would be released showing Diddy in a number of positions, including on his knees, as he found out all the money spent on his legal team still wasn't enough for him to walk free. While 4 years isn't much compared to what he could have got, try to understand how long 4 years is. High school, college, serving in the military.
But it's like
4 years is enough.
But it's like he should have got more than 4 though. You feel me? That's just my opinion. At least a 10 ball. I'm just saying.
To have a significant impact on one's life, be it good or bad. The most time Diddy's ever had to do in his life, he'll be released at roughly 57 to 58 years old, and will still be very, very wealthy. He's likely to return to his throne, interviews propelling him back into the algorithm, and business ventures placing him right back into the yachts and mansions. The prison influence will likely have him working out, and he may even come home healthier than before he went in. Prison is what you make it. A life lesson for many, or a repetitive cycle. Rehabilitation is only accomplished by putting in the work yourself. So imagine being locked in a library, endless amounts of knowledge. But if you never open a book,
think about what he
you'll
did.
never leave smarter than when you went in. Now, do I see Diddy getting in trouble in prison? To be honest, I can see him getting caught with contraband like a cell phone at the most.
Yes.
He has enough money to pay.
But him actually getting into it with another inmate, I doubt it.
His shit down, and you gotta think, there's guys in prison that nobody sends money to. Imagine Diddy comes into your cell and says, hey, you're gonna hold my phone, my weed, and whatever else I tell you to do. I'm gonna put $1,000 on your books every month. He just changed that man's life.
Man, $1,000
and essentially made him prison rich, as most people who get money might not even see $100 in a month.
Right.
Now, it's also said Diddy qualifies for a drug program that can reduce his sentence another year. And once he's short timing, he'll be sent to a halfway house. So Diddy's release could come sooner than many think.
Oh,
it's
hell
wild
no.
though how so many have shown disappointment in his light sentence. Seeing Cassie being beat was far from easy. And hearing the other accusations against him
was like 8 years ago,
definitely
though. She
painted
should
a
have been
picture
came out.
before trial. But those weren't the crimes he was found guilty of, and it seems people feel he should still be punished.
It was a long time ago. They already ruled that out, bro.
Regardless, the freakiest case in hip hop has officially ended, and I just wonder where the feds are able to store the hundreds of bottles of lubricating evidence they recovered. Now, in my opinion, do I feel his sentence was just?
Thousand baby oils.
I would say no.
What? Nigga had like 1,000 baby oils.
Because to be honest with you, transporting to engage in prostitution, like, bro, that's such a gray area. Because, like, if I'm talking to a girl from LA, right, and I fly her out and she knows I got money, I'm this YouTuber, whatever, she's expecting I'm gonna wine and dine her, make a trick on her, buy her a couple things, and I'm expecting that I'm gonna smash.
Smack doonies.
But if the feds really wanted to, they could literally write that off as transportation for prostitution.
That's crazy.
And it's like, what the fuck? You can face up to 15 years for that shit, bro. Diddy was facing 15 for one count, 15 for the other. Essentially, what, 30 fucking years if they ran it like that?
That's what I was thinking, like, there's no way, bro. So you telling me I can't... You feel me? You feel me? Like, there's no way. But I can see in his case, because, bro, he was really doing that. Them was probably real, like, 304s. You feel me? Like, escorts. And they was all male with this nasty. Yeah.
Now, trafficking is a whole nother thing. Or if you're flying a bitch out and tricking her, that's a whole nother thing. And I guess that's what they're saying he was doing. He was bringing girls out and then making them engage in other things. But it's like, you're the one paying people to do this shit. You're not, like, pimping them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would understand if you flew out Cassie or flew a guy out to smash Cassie and then you got the funds from the guy. That's pimping. You know what I mean? But he wasn't pimping. He was paying the guy. So it's like, you paid someone to smash your girl, then you smash your girl. I don't understand.
Oh, God.
But to me, if I'm being quite honest, aside from the victimization of Cassie, it sounds like adults being adults and doing adult things that adults should have the freedom to do. In my opinion, when things get out of hand and, you know, they brought all the accusations of him spiking drinks and beating women and threatening people,
that's crazy.
All that's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's
but that was all used to paint a picture. He wasn't found guilty of racketeering. He wasn't found guilty of trafficking. And getting those charges acquitted in a federal fucking court is crazy. You could damn near say Diddy beat the motherfucking feds. He beat a racketeering case. That's some big boy shit. And he only walked away with 4 years. Now he's panicking because he ain't a prison dude. He ain't an inmate dude. He's never done time. But for a motherfucker that was facing life to walk away with 4, you got a victory.
Life.
I think it's a little bit excessive, but who knows? You know, I'm not the professional. I'm not the judge. And maybe
Pooh Shiesty just got out too.
More good than bad. Because at the end of the day, if he's locked up in there and he's working out, eating healthier, it's a whole lot better than him being out here doing drugs and basically living in sin. But hey, it's 1090J. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Until next time.
Let me know what y'all comments in the comment section. You feel me? In the comment section. Yeah? I need to know, because there's no way this nigga's in here. You feel me? But 4 years, man, but I get where they coming from, because damn, because none of you really think about it. Like, think about it like this, bro. Say if you got some little shorty you met online, right? You fly her out here. You feel me? Boom. Y'all go on a little date. Woo wah wah. You feel me? You go to the mall, buy her woo wah wah. Right? Kind of real life, you feel me? But at the end of the day, you know you smacking. So you telling me the feds could come knock at my door and say, hey, yep, boom, 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 we got you for, you feel me? Trying to, what? Nigga, no. I'm gone. There's no way. But Diddy was Diddy. You know what I'm saying?